Hello and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be sorting out this large flower bed. Now in here we've got an apple tree, got a climbing rose back there that you might be able to see, a few other little rose bushes, this, I'm not sure what tree that is, and then these two plants which have merged together. The rest is all weeds. In similar fashion to my previous flower bed transformation videos, I got to do some weeding.
Now, because this is such a big bed and there's so many challenging weeds, for these smaller, more viney weeds, I'm actually just going to use my little weed wand on it.
So I have the majority of all the weeds cleared. There's a little bit of moss still growing. It's hard to get it all even with the weed gun, but it's looking so much clearer. I need to work out what I'm actually going to do with the yew hedges, because I've cut them in a similar fashion to these yew hedges, but these yew hedges have a much more of a kind of contained shape, whereas this has just gone a bit crazy. And these ones here, I didn't actually cut back down the centre over here. They actually just died back naturally, low to the ground. So they're obviously not the healthiest yew hedges. They don't get great sun, but I do want to keep them just for their screening properties. So what I think I will do, in the meantime, I'm gonna just sort out this path a little bit. You can see I put down loads of wood chippings here, and we had that ash tree from my TPO video taken down. And so we've got loads of logs there, but we've also got loads of the chippings up over there. So I'm going to add some more chippings just to this area. Then I'm going to add some chippings along here, along this edge, because I'll probably end up bark mulching the actual flower bed. And so having the chippings, and then it just kind of gradually becomes more traditional bark mulch. I think that'll look alright. And then for this area here, again, I'm going to add wood chips by the planter there. I also need to level this out a little bit, and then maybe tomorrow I'll be able to go to the garden centre, get myself some more plants. I'm not going to fill this area with plants. There's a couple of plans I have for this in the future, which I'll talk about in a little bit. Okay, so I got the wood chippings down. They look a little bit green at the moment, and that's just because they're so fresh. Still got a bit of the leaf litter in it, but that will die back and start to look like the other wood chippings within the next few days. Okay, I think now I'm gonna actually tackle the yew hedges. I'm still not 100% sure what I'm gonna do with them. So I've got most of the yew hedge cut. It's deceptively tall, and with the pole extender, the hedge trimmer is so heavy it's so hard to control. So it does still look a bit ropey, but it's way neater than it was. I'm still not sure exactly what to do with the yew hedges, but I have created a massive mess. It's already messy here, but those yew trimmings, especially the ones in the flower bed, are going to be getting in my way. So I'm going to remove those now. I think I'm done for the day. I've got it looking a lot better than it was. My plan tomorrow, I'm going to go to the garden centre. I'm actually not going to fill this area out with plants. Couple of reasons. It's in a bit of a tricky spot. The south is that way, and so all of the sun reaching the bed is going to be blocked out by the yew. But more importantly, the plan eventually is to put up a nice permanent wooden gazebo in this little grass area here. That's going to require some hard landscaping. I don't want to make all of this look extremely amazing, add loads of new plants just to have the possibility that they get destroyed. What I will do from the garden centre though, a couple of things. I'll probably get a few ornamental grasses just to match this side. I'll also be getting loads of bark. Then also I've got these 2 pots. Now these are in not the best of states. I'm thinking of putting the larger pot over there, right in that little gap, and then the smaller pot I'll probably put over there in that little gap, and that will just sort of complete the feel that it's a flower bed. Where we've got this small little retaining wall, it just kind of stops. But yeah, quite happy with how it's looking. It's now the next day. I've been to the garden centre. Unfortunately, they didn't have the exact grasses that I wanted, so I didn't buy any of that, but I did buy 1200 litres of bark. What I'm going to do now is grab some weed membrane. I'm just going to weed membrane along this back edge and then along the middle here, because there's no plants here and it will just help a little bit with the weed control. Then I'm going to get the bark down, and then I'll probably leave it for the time being. I'm going to order some plants online. I'll just do a separate video planting those and giving you the final update. I've still got to sort these pots out. I'm going to do that as well, but I'll do that when I plant the stuff. Let's get into it. 1200 litres of bark, and I've still managed to run out. So probably need a good maybe 400 or 500 litres of bark to finish this little corner off. It's looking good though, but I can't complain. So I'm gonna have to go get more bark and then finish it off. Okay, I've got more bark, so I'm just gonna put that down now. So that is now complete, or should I say half complete. So it's way tidier than it was, and it's just going to make it so much more easy to maintain. But there is going to be a second part to this video. So earlier on today I ordered myself some more ornamental grasses, some of the prairie fire and the ice dance. I've also ordered a few varieties of heuchera, and that's going to be perfect for the pots because they're going to be kind of semi-shade. So when they're here, I'll plant them in the pots, clean all the pots up, I'll make a separate video, and then I'll do a full kind of overview of this area. Going back to the start of the video, when you have a look at how just overgrown this area was, how untidy it was, and when you look at it now, it's definitely made a massive improvement, and it's only going to get better. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for watching, and have a nice day.